It is no question that Avalanche is one of the biggest crypto tokens out there, and if there is one thing that stands out with the coin of topic today, is its name. It is named Avalanche, but it does everything a coin is supposed to do but crash down to the base. Its continuous rise in the market has garnered attention, but is it worth the hold for the year? Welcome fans and people of the internet to yet another video from your favorite channel, Crypto Cash Out. Here we bring you anything and everything about the cryptocurrency space. Remember that what we say in this video is not pieces of financial advice. And even though our opinions will be proven to be correct in the long run, we are still not financial advisors and we seek only to share information to you. If you do decide to invest in AVAX after this video, remember to only invest as much as you can afford to lose. Be diligent to do your own research after this video. In the world today, countries from across the globe have different financial systems when transferring assets and coins. Because of this, it is difficult to transfer digital assets in a cross-country setting without facing any problems along the way. This is where Avalanche comes in to solve the problem by trying to unify the cryptocurrency and financial market between countries to allow smooth transfer of all digital assets. Avalanche is also set as a platform for smart contracts and the creation of decentralized application or DApps and subnets. But what are subnets and why are they important? Well, as the current president of Avalanche, John Wu, states it, subnets are powerful, reliable, and secure private or public blockchains built as offshoots to the core Avalanche platform. He then added developers of these custom blockchains have complete control over the design, with the only requirement being to participate in securing the core platform. The decentralized finance or DeFi project uses the proof of stake consensus to not only allow the smooth and fast transfer of assets between systems of countries, but also to do it in a way that is environmentally friendly and uses less energy when compared to other exchange platforms. Avalanche processes about 4,500 transactions a second because of the POS system. Moreover, Avalanche uses a combination of previous consensus mechanisms, that is, the Nakamoto consensus, made famous by Bitcoin, and the classical consensus. This system is what many people believe to be an improvement of previous system because of how fast and secure transactions are made with their native token, AVAX. More about the token later. It allows users to launch decentralized application and enterprise blockchain deployments in one interoperable, scalable ecosystem. The scalability of Avalanche tokens plays a massive role to differentiate the token from others which are slow and not scalable. The Avalanche project started a couple years back in 2018 by Emin Gunsirir, a computer scientist and a professor at Cornell University. It started as a protocol for fixing problems in a network of unreliable machines caused by failures, crashes, and the Byzantine fault, which is a malfunctioning of a computer system. In May 2018, he had ideas to reshape how cryptocurrency will be envisioned these days. A group that remained anonymous published a paper which became the basis of the Avalanche network. The paper was entitled Snowflake to Avalanche. A couple of months later, Emin and a couple of his co-workers founded Avalabs. They collaborated with Team Rocket over the next 2 years to publish a revision of the original paper in order to finally publicly open their project in 2020. In March of 2020, the code base for the Avalanche Consensus Protocol became open source and available to the public for use. They had also an initial coin offering that ended in July the same year. It was planned to be released in a couple of months. Avalanche released their native token called AVAX, where we will talk more later. But why do these predictions think AVAX will moon in the future? Well, for one, AVAX is such a scarce coin that everyone wants one. Not to mention their open source platform, which is their mainnet that allows anyone to develop the apps that incorporates the blockchain within the app. Avalanche also plays host to some of the biggest coins out there like Ethereum and Bitcoin, which may increase the popularity of its coin as a means of transfer and lending. Backed by Polychain and Three Arrows Capital, Avalanche also has big plans for the future. One of the upgrades that users should be excited for are upgrades in the user experience, making it easier for users to use the application with added platform and performance features. Avalanche also looks to update and upgrade the liquidity in order to have a better development of their ecosystem. All of these are some of the plans in their roadmap. Alright, enough with the Avalanche and let's go about the tokenomics of AVAX. AVAX is one of the more valuable coins in the crypto world today because not all of the supply of the token is in circulation. But the price of AVAX may drastically change soon because it is reported that the supply may increase sometime soon. Regardless, investors still have high hopes for the token and believe in the success of Avalanche, which might make the price to be more expensive. At the time of writing this video, AVAX is valued at an impressive $64.87 with a circulating supply of almost over 245 million AVAX. If you do the math correctly, this means that the total market cap of AVAX at the moment is rounding up at almost $16 billion. The market is also super active with over $1 billion worth of tokens being transferred every single day. The coin hits its all-time high sometime in November 2021 at a price that is more than double to what it is today at a price of $144. Although the coin has started the year at a rough note, losing over half its value, people still believe in it and think that it will end the year on a higher note. In fact, some price prediction believe that it is buying season for AVAX because of how low the price is today, thinking that it will moon after it is done having its bearish run for a couple more days or so. Now on to price predictions for the coin. According to Wallet Investor, the price of AVAX will double before the year ends. It even predicts it to quadruple in price the following year with a 421.7% at January 2024. The website price prediction also thinks the price will moon, but by how much? They predict the price of AVAX be $90.96 on average for the year. If their prediction is correct, this means that it is true that the price will have a bullish run after it is done dipping, which is good news for holders. For the same website, they forecast the AVAX will break its all-time high in 2024 with an average price of almost $200. If you want prices that will make your jaws drop, price prediction sees AVAX to reach the thousands as early as 2028, assuming that everything goes in their favor. But even if they don't reach their maximum price in 2028, 1,000 is still possible in the following year. Assuming that the predictions are correct, if you buy 100 AVAX tokens today, the tokens will be valued at around $200 before the year ends. You will earn $400 when you decide to hold on to it until 2024. And if you really have the patience for the coin and wait until 2029, you will make $100,000 in that year. But remember that these predictions and there are a lot of factors that will affect the price increase or decrease of the coin. That is why it is always important to keep track of the price updates. If you do decide to purchase some AVAX and start holding it, it is listed on the following: Binance, Coinbase, Qcoin, Gate.io, FTX, and other places as well. Avalanche is a good platform because of its focus on smart contracts, efficient transactions, and hosting decentralized applications. And even though it is deemed as one of the Ethereum killers, it has a couple of competitors such as Algorand, who has a lot more investors, functions the same, and is considered better by some people. So be careful if you do decide to invest in AVAX and use Avalanche. Always remember to do research so you know you won't lose. Hey guys, thanks for watching this edition of Crypto Cash Out. We hope you enjoyed and learned something new from us. As always, we really appreciate it if you guys help us by liking the video and subscribing to the channel. Also, comment down below if you believe in Avalanche and think that AVAX will moon for a chance at a shoutout giveaway. If you want a video talking about Engine Starter, we have a video talking about that, so go check that out if you haven't already. Until next time, have fun cashing out!